What's up, ladies and gents? Renegade I'm here with another video review on Transformers Combined Wars Prowl. And for anyone asking, yes, I did record this one right after Rooks. Because I'm cool like that. Anyways, I'm genuinely surprised with Prowl, because Rook here, he came with a collector's card, and we don't like those. Aha! No, we want the comics. Yes, this is the only, wave in generations at all to come with a comic book here in Canada, so I'm genuinely surprised. And there's issues going on here. He's got problems, details, Skylinks, and Prowl working with Constructicons. And I like this choice of comic because Prowl's actually in it. There's someone else here! Anyway. He's actually kind of dominant. He's got this page to himself and half of this page, and he's pretty dominant in this comic, unlike other comics. And nice picture of Devastator. Anyways, you know, on the back you have your designer desk stuff and some stuff and dialogue and biography and pictures, and comic is done for. Let's go with the review now. Aw. Rook's got a blanket. Anyway, Prowl. He's a good figure. He's like the best deluxe mold ever. And he is a repaint of Streetwise, who was a remold of Dead End and a repaint. But it works for Prowl. He makes excuse me. He makes this mold work. He knows how to make this mold work because this mold is amazing. He's got nice metallic blue going on the windows, some metallic blue going on over here. Nice red light bar, Autobot symbol and some venting, silver headlights, black front and all that, Highway Patrol Police, and yeah, the stripe, I don't care. Silver rims would have been nice, but hey. On the back, nothing really painted. And yeah, he doesn't really quite roll. Like, he rolls, actually. He rolls quite well, actually. He just... This wheel doesn't want to catch any ground. And accessory-wise, he comes with Streetwise's shotgun with a scope for some reason. And you could store it like this, or, you know, like this, or like this. Then you could take his hand-foot gun. Prowl's a good figure, I just don't like his hand-foot gun, because for one thing, it's all gray here, and he's got some nice, like, there's nice silver going on with this whole gun portion. And this thumb detent doesn't really work. Like, I don't really like the thumb detent on this. Like, on off-roads, it click, click. I don't know if you can hear that. It's like a very soft detent. And then, like, the thumb joint is a very tight joint as well. I was expecting that from this, but we got... And I don't much like that. That's just me. And, yeah, you can make the hand. And you could store it in the most stupidest ways possible. Yeah, he doesn't store any of the weapons. Like, Off-Road stores weapons well, Drag Strip stores weapons well, Rook stores weapons well. This guy does not. And that's kind of unfortunate, but he's still a very nice mold. And to get him into his raw mode, we're just going to take this windshield section and bring it up and back like this. We're going to untab this whole hood section, bring it back, and accordion this section like so. Open up the legs, fold them down, make sure the knee pieces go as well, and then just close up that leg. That's a very nice leg engineering. Very, very nice. I like the leg engineering on Prowl. We're going to rotate the waist, stand him up, bring up his arms, or shoulders, separate this front section from this, and bring out his wrists, which are on detents. Ratcheting detents. Ratchet detents. And to finish it off, we're just going to bring this section down It would bring this back portion more flush. And these two sections will tap into these two tabs will tap into these two slots, and some nice molded detail going on the other side. Shoutouts to that. And we're pretty much done. Here we have Prowl in his robot mode, and he's got a really nice robot mode going for him. Again, he makes the mold work. He's got a nice head sculpt. Nice head sculpt. It screams Prowl. The face could have been like more smushed, but I still like it because like I don't like the spacing with his eyes, the nose, and the mouth, but it works. I'm getting used to it. Nice Autobot symbol, and if you flip onto the back, he supports Star Wars. He's a Darth Vader fan. Anyway, he again just makes the mold work for him. Nice metallic blue. And at the same time, he doesn't really reveal much in paint apps. Articulation. He's got a ball jointed head. Hip, shoulders do a full 360. Outward, inward movement. Bicep swivel. Elbow joint. Detented wrists. Waist swivel. Forward hip movement. Backward hip movement. Outward hip movement. Thigh swivel. Knee joint. And that's it. And his feet are molded in the A stance, so you can get him to stand pretty wide. And, you know, give him his weapons. I don't give him that. I give him the shotgun. But I do like how his wrists are on detent, so he can actually hold this. I don't mind. I honestly don't mind the Combiner Wars figures holding this, as despite as to how ridiculous it looks. I'm kind of fond of it. But yeah. Ultimately, he's just gonna get the shotgun. And yeah, Prowl is pretty much the best deluxe Combiner Wars figure to ever come out. Roke is a close second, but if you saw my review on him, you already know why he's a pretty bad figure. Sorry, he's already like he's not bad per se. He's just got a lot of drawbacks. This guy has no drawbacks whatsoever. I like him. Pick him up. He will also be repainted into smokescreen and blue streaks, so keep an eye out on those. Regards to everything else I've seen, yes, I saw NYCC pictures. I want to get the Combaticons, no, Blastoff, Swindle, and Vortex. I do want Cyclonus. I'm just talking stuff now. Skylynx looks cool, but I don't think I might not pick him up. Trail Cutter, lame. Wheeljack seems to be the slightly interesting figure, because he was like streetwise and first aid as to he was an extensive remold of a breakdown, but Skylynx is going to be the ultimate winner in regards to like hype. And then Titan Wars, I might get Galvatron. I might not go in on Titan Wars. Not Titan Wars, Titan's Return. With the Titan line, okay, here's how it works. Combiner Wars line, they're taking characters like Prowl and Hound and forcibly turning them into a combiner. With Titan's Return, they're taking characters and forcibly turning them into Headmasters. I mean, they're releasing a Galvatron and the Headmaster's a little Megatron. It's nice, but I don't get it. Oh, and Scripticon better win that Titan vote. Don't vote for Scorponok. Don't vote for Omega Supreme. We have a 2-foot tall Metroplex. We need someone to rival that. If anyone knows how to vote, please let me know. And in regards to RID 15, Fracture, Thunderhoof, definite yes, I'm going to get those, because those two are amazing. I'm going to go now.